Show me what you got.
Hi, welcome to Rockstar Health and Fitness. I'm your host, Lori Rischer. Today we're here in Santa Monica at the House of Rock. And do you like to drive fast? Because today's guest sure does, and he's known to drive about 200 miles an hour. And he's the youngest driver ever in the American Le Mans Series. Please help me welcome Miles Maroney. Hi, Miles.
Hi.
I have a question for you. How old were you when you started racing?
4.
I brought that up on purpose because I think that's such a classic story. How do you start racing cars at the age of 4? Were you like a big wheel expert?
Well, I owned a little Power Wheels Lamborghini that I slid around in the cul-de-sac in front of the house, but it actually all began when, before I was around, my family grew up racing motorcycles in the desert.
So it's kind of in your DNA?
A little bit, the speed is.
Okay.
But you know, they still always messed around with cars when I was little, and you know, when I was little, they needed something to entertain me while they were out having fun in their cars, so they decided to test the waters a little bit and see if I like go-karting. And 14 years later, I don't think anybody expected where I've gotten to now from then.
Are you an adrenaline junkie? You kind of have to be, right?
I enjoy the feeling. You know, I don't go out seeking it just because I know what the consequences are if that goes wrong from seeing a bunch of stuff, especially with what I do. But I definitely enjoy a good rush of adrenaline through skiing and everything else that I do.
Do you do flips or twists and helicopters?
No, because I can afford to get hurt.
Right.
So I gotta calm down a little bit, but it's, you know, when I can, I enjoy rushes outside of the car.
Do you ever get scared driving 200 miles an hour?
No, not really. I actually get asked that question quite a bit, and it's so second nature now after 14 years that, you know, obviously I wasn't 4 going 200 miles an hour, but now I've been doing it for long enough and been progressing to that mark for long enough to where it's just normal.
Well, and I can imagine that health and fitness is really important to you. You have to maintain not only your physical composure, but your mental, emotional states, everything all in one.
Absolutely. It's always a struggle to keep composure when things don't go your way and you're having to make split-second decisions, and you know, life happens quite a bit quicker, not to be cliche, at 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Well, while you're here, we're going to learn his favorite healthy recipe and one of his favorite workout secrets. So, you ready to go to the kitchen?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Hi, we're here in the kitchen with Miles, and he's going to show us his favorite quick, easy, and healthy recipe. What do you have?
Well, you know, it's my own protein powder.
Your own protein powder?
Yeah, it's called Race Fit Protein, and really what I wanted to do with it was just, you know, make something that really was a good product instead of what a lot of the big brands do and fill it with inferior filler proteins to maximize their profit. So it's a whey protein isolate, it's got amino acids to help with that, and it's pretty simple to make.
So what do? Just add water?
Yeah, just 16 ounces of water.
Is it chocolate?
This one is chocolate, yes.
Do you have vanilla?
I have vanilla as well.
Okay.
Just 2 scoops of protein powder. Simple as that. Throw the lid back on and shake it up. And in the mornings I don't have a ton of time, so it really, when I don't have enough time for a full meal, I can just run to this, mix up a quick one, have a little bit of fruit, maybe a banana or something, just power through the workout.
And now, you know what I really want to learn? Some of your fitness secrets.
Okay.
You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Hi, we're here in the fitness segment with Miles, and we're gonna learn some fitness secrets from one of the world's top race car drivers. And I have a question for you. So every time you get behind the wheel, obviously that's some sort of adrenaline rush. What kind of cardiovascular training do you have to practice to handle that?
A lot, to make a long story short, but you know, when you picture that our hearts are beating at about 200 beats per minute instead of the resting heart rate of between 40 and 60 normally, for a period of about an hour and temperatures of close to 170 in a closed cockpit. Wow. It's hard to duplicate that outside of a car. So it takes some extended cardio training through running, swimming, places where it's hot really are where we try to get all of that done.
Fantastic. So obviously core strength is very important to what you do as well. So what are you going to show us today?
Well, we have a medicine ball here. I was planning on showing you some Russian twists, some sit-ups, and you know, just some basic core stuff that helps us stay still in the seat.
Wow. Okay. All right, perfect. Let's go.
All right. So first, we're gonna do a Russian twist, which, you know, I tend to vary between leaving my feet on the floor and elevating them. And it's pretty much, you know, it's not too complicated. Side to side.
Okay, you switch, legs go one way, arms go the other way.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, you can try to stay stricter. That works the core a little bit. And then if you really want to work the core, you bring your legs up.
Wow.
And the weight kind of varies. You just try to do that. So
okay, so I want to try it, but maybe I should try it without the ball first.
Okay.
Okay, so I just put my feet down like this?
Yeah, I tend to just leave my ankles here.
Like this?
Not feet on the flat yet. Okay. And then just
side to side.
Rotate. And even then you can feel it in your core a little bit. You can feel it. But then when you
I like twists. Twists are very detoxifying too. They literally wring out your internal organs. Okay, so now,
It's a heavy weight. It's a heavy weight.
Okay. Oh my God. So you would start with a lighter weight than this.
Yes. Yeah, normally we try to use.
Wow, but now I'm getting my arms, my core, my legs, my IT band. All right, so now, what's next?
The next thing is just traditional sit-ups. You know, you can do them anywhere. They don't take much room. You know, it's pretty simple. You just lay down flat on the floor and just bring it up.
Okay.
Just repeatedly.
Oh, you just leave your arms straight?
Well, that's another thing. You can do a variation where you bring your arms up and kind of swing them and help get up with the momentum. Okay. Or just leave them down at your side and have to use more of your core.
That's harder than up there by
That's harder.
Okay, I'm gonna try both. Ready? So I'm gonna try overhead like this.
That's easier.
All right, I like that one. And now this, just like this, right?
See the difference?
Yeah, absolutely.
And the whole time,
try not to use my neck.
When you come to the top, you try to keep your whole core and everything as straight as possible.
Okay.
And that really engages at the top and gets a little more out of the sit-up.
Okay, fantastic. We want to thank Miles for stopping by Rockstar Health and Fitness. Did you have fun today?
Absolutely, it was a blast.
Well, we're excited to watch you win more awards, racing cars, and we'll be following you. You can check out Miles on milesmaroney.com. Be sure and tune in next week, and remember, it's not a choice, it's a lifestyle.
Show me